What is up? Welcome into Drive the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell, and we have a great show lined up for you this afternoon. Good to see everybody. Scotty said, hi, AB. What's up, big Scotty? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Slick Rick coming in with a play already. Hawaii, Wichita State, money line parlay, minus 118. Let's go. Let's go indeed, big dog. I love it. So good to see everybody. Let's jump right into it here. All right, so how did we do yesterday? 2-0. We will take it. Miami, Florida Atlantic, over 13.5. We got that. BYU, Long Beach State, over 11.5. We got that. So we'll take it. Now, what do we have for today? Not the largest slate, but you know we're gambling and we're attacking it today. Let's go. All right, first off, Ball State, Hawaii, over 10, the launch pad. Let's go. I think we're going to have a nice little game today between these two. I'm going to take the over 10. And then USC, Cal Poly, over 10. Playing some numbers, but playing some teams. Cal Poly can hit. USC has been lights out on the mound, no doubt. But I think Cal Poly is going to give them a little something today and counting on some Trojans to get some runs going good, too. So let's get that. Big Zach, man, my man Hutton, what's up, baby? What's good, AB? Took a break since winning that plus 500 parlay for the Monday basketball games. Let's hop back in. Hutton, nice work, man. It's good to see you, big dog. Let's go. Scotty said Hawaii, Wichita State, under. All right, I like it, man. Jinxie, yo, what's up, Jinxie? Good to see you, buddy. Brett Lee, what's up, Brett? Good to see you, man. RB, yo, what time's that USC game? It is the second to last game. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern. Check. Well, we'll pull it up right here. All right. So, also the NBA. I do not want to forget about the NBA. Okay, so an AB3 here, but let me explain myself because you're looking at it like minus 105. What are you doing, bro? Here is what I'm doing. I want the Timberwolves tonight, and I want them on the money line. And I want it at minus 105 instead of minus 200. But how do we go about doing that? Well, we're going to have to mix in some games here to get that juice down. The Spurs against the Nets. I think the Spurs can handle their business tonight, money line. Hornets taking on the tanking Pacers. Again, I believe that the Hornets can win the game tonight. We don't have any spreads, just money lines. So finally, that leaves us to the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, is this a smart financial move? Absolutely not. No, I would not be in the habit of putting this together for a minus 105, right? But I think we got a spot with the Spurs. I think we got a spot with the Hornets. Now, I just want the Timberwolves to win the game. Rick says Charlotte will cover the 12.5. Yeah, Hornets 12.5, and we'll talk about all these games. And I think the Spurs are what, 7.5, 8.5, somewhere around there. Yeah, Bruce said, I need 2 hot picks. All right, if anybody has any, drop them in the chat. Would love to see what you have. I'll go through mine again. Rick, like Charlotte here. Big Pat, what's up, brother? Live bet Euro Basketball League. Olympia Milano, money line plus 240 versus Hopel Tel Aviv. All right, perfect. So Olympia Milano money line plus 240. Take it right now. Let's go, baby. Big Zach. So I shouldn't get a loan for 10K and drop it all in the parlay? Maybe 5K. I will go 2 units, though. Yeah, all right. So, again, this play might not be for everybody, but I want the Timberwolves tonight against the Clippers. I don't want them 5.5. I want them just with the spread. Or with the money line. However, we got to do work. So, Spurs money line, Hornets money line, Timberwolves money line, minus 105. Should you be in the mood to get a little risky here for not a lot of payout, just a little double up. Then, all right, back to baseball. Ball State, Hawaii over 10. USC, Cal Poly over 10. All right, let me get the banner up here. Drop that. All right, let's jump into what we have for today. So not a lot college baseball-wise. All right, Cal Baptist, San Francisco, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. That's when it starts. So the lifesavers indicate totals that we want to pay attention to. Cal Baptist, San Francisco, again, we're on Cal Baptist here. I'm not saying play this total, but you're getting an 11. You're getting it flat. 6-5. Get you a push. 7-5. Again, I didn't bet it. Just talking out loud here. If you're somebody. Also, if you're thinking, well, I don't know about betting Cal Baptist from the morning show, right? It's worth a look. Omaha, Wichita State. So you have wind here. I don't know the direction of Wichita State Stadium. But a total of 10.5 makes me think. So the wind has shifted in the Midwest. So it was blowing the last 2 days. It was blowing from the southwest to the northeast. Now it's blowing from kind of northeast, southwest. It's almost just completely shifted. So that's why you're seeing totals now. What we saw 15.5, 16.5, you're seeing 10.5. Now, it's not the same games, same teams who were absolutely mashing, but still, that goes into it. All right, let me pull this back up full screen here. BYU, Washington State. BYU, we're on them for the money line on the morning show. Minus 250, 12.5 total. I don't have a play on this whatsoever. If anybody has a great feel on Washington State, let me know. BYU, they're still up and down, so don't know what we got to do with that in regards to a total, but I do like BYU to win the game. San Jose State, St. Mary's, total of a flat 12. We didn't have anything on this from the morning show. I don't have anything on this for the afternoon show. Excuse me. Oral Roberts, Dallas Baptist. Sorry. Man, that had to be annoying. Apologies. All right, so Oral Roberts, Dallas Baptist. I worry about playing it over here. The wind is blowing in the opposite direction, so it's blowing in at Dallas Baptist Stadium. I don't want to fade that. Like, I don't want to play the under of 12. I don't hate it, but you have some risk there. USC Cal Poly. All right, a flat 10. I'll pull this back up full screen. So we're on this over here. SC minus 166 on the money line. Again, USC 7-0. Knock on wood. Playing good baseball, man. Playing great baseball. Cal Poly 4-3 on the year. They're not bad. We're going to get to see a little bit more of them and what their bats look like against SC's pitchers. But over 10, we could get there. USC is a good game. Cal Poly is a standard type game. We could smash this 10. It could also be 3-1, but no, I like the over here. Tizzle, needed a break from this. So many bad beats. Lines up for tomorrow. First look, Oregon State and UCLA plus 131. Oh, nice. So they are up. Ooh, Rick. Money lines are already out for tomorrow on college baseball. So UCLA and Tennessee. UCLA, I imagine, I think 170 minus 175. No, dude. He said sorry to jump ahead. No, you're good. Hey, get them up. No doubt. All right. Lines up for tomorrow. First look, Oregon State and UCLA plus 131. All right, perfect. I will, after the show, take a look at that. Let's talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. All right, so that's USC Cal Poly. We're going to take the over 10 in that game. All right, and then Ball State, Hawaii. Same deal. 175? Yeah. Man, I'm sure they don't have a total for that. But, yeah, I'm fascinated with that total. Tennessee and UCLA can pitch. Don't get me wrong. The boys can hit. They can throw, too. That's going to be, man, tomorrow in college baseball is going to be awesome. All right, tonight we have work to do. So, Ball State, Hawaii. We need this game to start early, right, at the plate. We can't go 4 innings at 1-0. If we could get both of these teams on the board, early, I think we blast this. I swear, that old cliche, like the first run's the hardest to get. I swear it is in college baseball. You can go from 0 runs, to 7 in like 5 seconds. Jinxie just needs 7 plus 250s in a row. Let's go, baby. All right, so we're on Hawaii. Money line for the morning show. Also riding the over 10 here in this game. All right, so that's college baseball. That's what we have. All right, picks at the bottom here. NBA. So, all right, let me refresh the parlay real quick, and then let's talk about it. So here we go. Spurs, money line. Hornets, money line. Timberwolves, money line. Put those 3 together. Minus 105. All right. So let's jump into the NBA. And again, the mindset here is, at least with that parlay, kind of banking on the Spurs and Hornets to just do their thing and win the game. Then we get the Timberwolves. All right, so Hornets and the Pacers. Hornets 12.5-point favorites on the road. Pacers 15-44, 10-20 at home. I mean, it's tank season, right? A lot of people betting Hornets minus 12.5. I don't hate it. 16-15 on the road. Heat 76ers. Philly a 2.5-point favorite. Total of 239.5. Where's Whale? Are we going Maxi? We bet Maxi props. All right, Wizards and the Hawks. Hawks a 9.5-point favorite. Big Pat said, same game, live bet. Milano versus Tel Aviv, over 180.5, minus 110. This game will end up 185. Beautiful, Pat. Thank you. Hit the like button. Yeah, definitely, man. If everybody hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. Pat, I appreciate you. Huge. Aubie, AB, do you like Cal Baptist, Wichita State moneyline parlay, minus 111? Yeah, let me bounce back to that real quick. Sorry, we'll get right back to the NBA. All right, Cal Baptist, Wichita State. So, yeah, look. All right, let me pull a comment down. All right, Cal Baptist, yeah, definitely. I mean, we're on it from the morning show there. And then Wichita State, yes. What does that pay out at? Minus 111? Man, if we get Cal Baptist to win this game, we could be sitting pretty. There could be multiple options. Man, come on, Cal Baptist. Do not lose to San Francisco today. Come on, boys. Come on. We need you. Dig deep. I like that, Aubie. I really do. Rick, Charlotte team total over 120 and over. Charlotte team total over 121.5. If you don't want to lay the points, that's a good look right there. All right, so let's bring it back up here. All right, so talk about the Charlotte. Charlotte team total over 121.5. If you don't want to lay the points, Tizzle, Jalen Johnson probably out for Atlanta, so look for other guys to step up. Good look right there. Pat, Indiana Pacers tend to light it up at first half, then drops during the second half, so tanking Pacers. Let's go. Tizzle, USF, San Francisco is nothing to be afraid of. All right, beautiful. Let's go. Come on, Cal Baptist. Come on, baby. Just need one good game today. All right, Spurs of the Nets. So, again, going back to our parlay with the Hornets there at the top money line, Spurs there at the bottom on the money line. Yeah, apologies. I said earlier they were 7.5-point favorites. They're 11.5-point favorites. I was way off. All right, total of 225.5. Again, it's not the smartest financial move ever to be putting 3-leg NBA money line parlays together. But San Antonio, come on, baby. Just don't completely fall apart, right? Anybody taking the Spurs minus 11.5 just with the spread? I got the over 2 at 10.5. Oh, in the baseball in the Wichita State game, nice, man. Rockets and the Magic. All right, Rockets 2.5-point favorites on the road. God, this feels dangerous, doesn't it? Tizzle, Wemby had a bad game last night, so he's going to go off tonight. Let's go. We ride Stephon Castle assist too. Kirk, what are we looking at, big dog? All right, so I wanted to play the Rockets here. Not that I dislike them. Ooh, it gets risky here. Anybody taking the Magic plus 2.5? The Magic are good at home, man. 17-9. Rockets 16-14 on the road. I don't know. I didn't bet this game, but I kind of lead towards Orlando here, for being honest. Trailblazers and the Bulls. Bulls, what? Is this thing done? Is it over? Rick, you go the Rockets? All right. Talk to me. Yeah, man. Magic on a back-to-back. There we go. I could be incorrect. I like the Magic. Yeah. Did they both? Yeah, both on a back-to-back. All right, so the Trailblazers and the Bulls. Trailblazers 4.5-point favorites on the road here. Bulls, yeah, February. Not been kind. But I don't know if I could trust Portland. Needing 5. Ugh. Kings and the Mavericks. All right, here's another one. The Kings are 4-27 on the road. So if you want to play something in a parlay, but you didn't like the options that I put up, Spurs, Hornets, Timberwolves, the Mavericks could be another team that could be in that. Pat said, I could never trust the Bulls. Yeah. Rick, Bulls are gone. Yeah, man. Like, it's just Kings and Bulls trying to lose, no doubt. Aubie, maybe first half Mavericks. Yep. Could be. But again, Mavericks fall in that category. Just, oh my goodness. If they fell apart and lost to the Kings and blew up a parlay, I would be so mad. That I didn't bet it, but they're in that category. They could be an option here. Lakers and the Suns. Lakers minus 5.5. Make sure to always check your injury reports with both of these two teams. Grayson Allen, he going to be leading the charge here. Martez, I went for Wemby yesterday. He sold me for those who like him today, which I like. Points, rebounds. Yeah, which way you guys going to go with Wemby? Points, rebounds, and assists. Pelicans and the Jazz, nothing from me. Although, I don't know. I have nothing on this game, but the Pelicans are 6-21 on the road, and they are 6.5-point favorites. Anybody taking the Jazz plus 6.5? It's scary trusting anything in that game. All right, Timberwolves are the Clippers. So the magnum opus of this parlay, all the work that we've been doing comes down to this. Minnesota, 5.5-point favorites on the road, total of 225.5. I want Minnesota tonight. Now, I hate fading the Clippers. They're 14-12 at home, man. Give them credit. We say the same thing every time. These boys are trying, man. 27-30. All right, you ever watch like an animal documentary, and you see like a mom wildebeest and a baby wildebeest like trying to cross a river, and the baby's kind of struggling because the water's thick. It's powerful, right? Like, that's how I feel about the Clippers. Like, they're getting through. They're going to make it to the other side. They're playing tough, but it's not easy. So, and that's where it goes to with Minnesota. Like, I like Minnesota here. And they've also been a team that you cannot trust. But I like the Timberwolves in the spot with the money line. I don't want to play the spread. I don't want to need 6 on the road, especially against Los Angeles. I don't want to do it, but I do want them to win the game. So I'm putting all that together for this, right? Like Spurs money line, Hornets money line, Timberwolves money line. Jinxie, here we go with the animal doc. I know, right? I was watching that earlier. Oh man, the wildebeest, the Great Migration. Hey, is anybody noticing? If you live in the Southeast, you're going to start seeing bird migrations like crazy. They fly in like 3,000 at a time, just yapping. You'll start to see them popping around, man. I've seen them flying in from, I don't know where they're coming from, but it's weird because it's like a black cloud. You have like 3,000 birds that'll just fly over, and they're so loud. It would go on for like 15 minutes. All right, enough of that. Applesauce brain. All right, Ball State, Hawaii, over 10, minus 115. USC, Cal Poly, over 10, minus 115. Parlay. Spurs, money line. Hornets, money line. Timberwolves, money line. These 3 picks tonight, I'm either going to look like we know what we're doing or I'm an idiot. This is going to be a wild night. All right, so that's what we have there. Tizzle, what do you got here, my boy? Murray, Pelicans under 9.5 rebounds and assists, minus 124. That's my guy, but don't think he gets enough minutes to go over. Second game back off Achilles tear. Good look there. Pat, I have Hawaii in my last game of all my parlays. Feels like football again, doesn't it? Jeff, did Wemby have foul trouble on the bench a lot? I didn't watch that game last night. I would assume so. Albie said, let's go. Let's go. All right. That's what we needed right there. All right. Perfect. All right. We'll jump out of here. Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Thursday. It's going to be a great day. We'll be live tomorrow, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you soon. Thanks.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!